I know this question has been asked in the past, but why did you start a podcast?
This is brilliant. This is brilliant.
Let's hear it. I can't wait.
This is the best. This is why I don't care who is watching this or listening to this right now. You should be starting a podcast. I don't care if you have zero experience. You should be starting a podcast. The reason I started a podcast is so I had a great excuse to reach out to high-level people and offer them exposure in exchange for being able to interview them. So I get great guests because I send them a quick DM. This is how I met Jason Medley. This is how I've met Mark Evans. This is how I've met some of my really great friends, Tom Kroll, Joe McCall. This is how I met these people. I met them by reaching out to them kind of coldly and just saying, hey, would you like to come on my podcast? And just something to that effect. So number one, I get the best guests. When you have the best guests on your show, guess what that does for you? You become an instant authority figure. Mm-hmm. Zero experience, never done a deal. And now I'm an authority figure just by association, just because I'm sitting next to Amy. I'm sitting next to Bob on the screen. That's it. Yep. So that's number one. Number two is, guess what? I could be brand new. Guess what? This is the best, guys. I get a private one-on-one consultation with the best people in my space. So if I want to learn something, a really good friend of mine one time told me, if you want to learn something, start a podcast. If you want to learn something, start a podcast and bring on expert guests and interview them. You literally get your own private mastermind every single time you interview somebody. Mm-hmm. And what is better than that, especially if you're brand new? And guess what's going to end up happening? So there's this guy right here in Birmingham. He took all my advice. He started a meetup group. Zero experience, never done a deal before. He called it just the real estate meet and greet. 2 years he did this. Zero experience, zero deals. 2 years, never did a deal. And he developed notoriety. He developed a following because I showed up. Some other people locally showed up just to kind of support him. Now this dude is one of the most successful wholesalers in our city because he absorbed all this information from the best of the best just by being associated with other people who are doing great things. Yeah. The answer is yes. Start a podcast immediately. I don't care if you have zero experience.